The first speaker we listened to, Sir Ken Robinson, was trying to communicate that creativity is discouraged in modern education, and you can even be punished from being creative due to the structure of academics. Some tools he used in his presentation was humor, which was a very big part of his presentation, looking around the room, looking at his audience, and being expressive and even with his hands, having hand language and body language. So I feel like that gave some of the audience something to look at while he was giving his presentation because he didn't really include any visual aids. I think his presentation was very effective because he allowed the audience to really connect and relate to his presentation because he used a lot of relatable examples such as meetings, and most of his audience were adults who have probably been to their fair share of meetings, and maybe even some educators were in the group. The second speaker, I'm not even going to try to pronounce her name to avoid disrespecting her because I feel just butchering her name would be kind of disrespectful. She makes her points by giving a relatable example that everybody can relate to, and then adding humor like the first speaker, um, and then giving a very hard hitting point that everybody could relate to again. TED Talks are a way for influencers and good presentation givers to spread words and get people thinking about very important topics. The three TED Talks I decided to watch were Your Body Language May Shape Who You Are by Amy Cuddy, The Power of Vulnerability by, I think it's Brene Brown, and Five Ways to Listen Better by Julian Treasure, which I felt related pretty closely to what we are studying now in the chapters we've been reading. These presentations were a little different than the first two. They included a lot less, which I felt was a negative because it was a little harder for me to connect to the speaker while they were giving their presentation, and I felt a little less intrigued and less, less intrigued to keep watching and to stay engaged.